welcome to the Champlin Ice Forum for CTN's live coverage of girls high school hockey. It's senior night for the Champlin Park Coon Rapids Bluebirds as they host the Stars from Osseo Park Center. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro up above. Howie, the Bluebirds still looking for win number one. Just one goal through their first three games. On the other side, Osseo Park Center will win in their opener, coming off back-to-back losses, hoping to get back on track.
Yeah, coming off a 4-2 loss to Centennial that they thought that they really should have been in. They were ahead. I'm talking about OPC 2-1 in the second period, but unfortunately got outscored 3-2 in order, or 3-0 in order to drop that game. So this is a game that obviously Champlin Park Coon Rapids wants to get off the schneid. They want to get that first win, and on this big sheet of ice, typically that's where they play their best. So they're looking to see what they can do offensively.
Well, they're used to having the extra width of the Olympic size sheet. Osseo Park Center is not. Bluebirds hope to use it and their speed to their advantage. But Osseo Park Center plays three lines deep that are able to contribute already on the score sheet. And they're trying to get to it right away. Sawicki trying to center. That was broken up and turned back the other way by Hedlund. Hedlund will play it off the boards. That skips off the stick of Kira Laney. Laney will recover it back behind her own net. Pass through center is taken away by Abby Ness, trying to work her way into the zone around Hannah Gray. Played in deep. Ness will get it back, plays it out front. A one-time opportunity for Brooke Del Castillo, deflected up and over the net.
Yeah, trouble scoring goals for this Bluebird squad here early on, and they'd certainly like to see what they can do tonight about getting some offensive flow and getting pressure around the net. That's what Coach Coltis said we need to do here tonight to try and get a victory.
Pass just out of the reach of Gray on the near side. Kylie Scott sends it up the far boards for Jaden Hirsch. He's able to dump it in deep. Schmaltz leaves it behind the net. Stars breaking it out the near side. The pass up ice, broken up by Bolander and turned around. Here's Kylie Scott skating it into the zone for Champlin Park Coon Rapids. A shot, blocker save, loose rebound, cleared to the boards where Bolander will play it down deep. Skipped away from the stick of Brooklyn Johnson. Delaney Johnson along that back wall, pressuring. Brooke Johnson had put a stick at it, but that one just out of the reach of Stika and all the way down for an icing.
There's head coach Jeremy Lewis, and Coach Lewis told me, he said, we really just need to play three solid periods. We haven't been able to do that so far this year, even though they did get that win in the first game, pretty good win against Armstrong Cooper, but that's something that they want to do tonight, three solid periods of good hockey.
Tyson pokes it in behind the net, recovered there by Eikos. Eikos will cut up to the center of the ice and skate it out through the neutral zone into the Bluebirds end, drops it off for Claire Smith, able to keep it in the zone. Her shot stopped up by Del Castillo, who leaves it back in the corner for Abby Peterson. She fanned on the pass attempt, recovered there by Claire Smith. She's tied up. Loose puck recovered by Del Castillo, but along the boards, fired back in by Kylie Wallet. Hedlund out of the corner. Passes up the boards. Erica Tyson had a stick on it, but then quickly turned back around by the team in black, orange, and green.
Just one shot on goal so far here in this first period, and that by the Bluebirds.
Delaney Johnson able to cut back across ahead. Tyson will chip it in deep. Stakowski plays it around far side. Terabeza stepped in and broke it up momentarily, and then it was taken right back by Smuck. Back the other way come the Stars. Pass behind Gray. Terabeza forced it back in behind the net. Delaney Johnson up the left wing. Into the zone. Goes to her forehand. Left it off for Brooke Johnson. Tried to get it back to her. But there watching and waiting was Laney. Laney able to push it along for Kramer, who dumps it in right on the netminder Mayer. And this is going to be the first penalty of the night as Maggie Albers took Kylie Scott into the boards, and Scott went down awkwardly. And the penalty is going to be called for a check.
Yeah, just trying to shake this one off, down on one knee. We're going to see it here as I think she went into the board. She seems to be okay while she's skating a little gingerly. She's going to skate for the bench. Certainly we hope she's okay. As you mentioned, the first power play opportunity for the Bluebirds, and I know Coach Colta said this is an area we need to continue to try and improve on, is when we get the skater advantage, we have to be able to put the puck in the net.
Tara Basil will take the draw. Wins it back to Delaney Johnson to the slot. Takes a shot. Glove save by Schmaltz.
Yeah, just shot up high. Schmaltz able to make the save. Force that face-off.
Another win for Tara Beza. Waiting is Johnson, circling, drops it back. Bolander through traffic. Another glove save by Schmaltz.
Well, that's what Coach Coltis was talking about. We just need to put opportunities on net. And they have these last two attempts here on the power play.
Well, an open lane. Schmaltz able to see that all the way. Delaney Johnson, that shot deflected off a defender and in behind. Kept out of the possession of the Bluebirds and now played all the way down. As Mayer will leave it there for Bolander behind the net. Kennedy Bolander ahead for Johnson. Across, Peterson into the zone. Play it into the corner and then recover. Del Castillo tried to play it out front. That was broken up and cleared.
Nice job by the Stars to clear the puck out.
Bolander behind her own net. Pressured as she comes around by Chloe Lewis. Hands it off for Peterson, who's got a little more room to skate. Head up, gets the pass to Ness. And Ness will carry it into the zone just over midway through this power play. Shot misses wide near side. And out at center, Gray trips up the linesman going for the loose puck. Bluebirds able to get it back in deep. Jaden Herr pressuring Ikos along the end boards. Tyson comes in to support, gets the possession, gets it back to Ness. Ness back to the comfort of the corner for Jaden Herr. They got crossed up a little bit out to the point. Hedlund is shot. That misses wide to the far side. And the Stars able to clear at the length as Ikos dumps it and gets a change. Last 10 of the power play. Brooke Johnson dumps it in. Tara Beza pressuring down into the corner.
That'll do it for the penalty. Good job by the Stars to defend that power play opportunity.
Laney, a long pass cut off at center ice by Hedlund, but able to win it back and get it ahead for Smith, who gets it into the zone. Smith troubled along the left wing. Behind for Wallen. Wallen had it taken away by Delaney Johnson. Johnson with speed leads a 3-on-2 at the blue line. Takes the shot, knocked down with the glove of Schmaltz. Stars able to clear, and here's a chance with speed on the breakaway. Abby Peterson sliding and took Sawicki down with her, but no call. Clear attempt and fresh onto the ice on the line changes Ikos to cut it off. Trying to keep the Bluebirds from getting a line change. Into the zone. Ikos leaves it back. Stika played it into the middle, and a couple of Bluebirds able to touch that one up. That one doesn't get out of the zone either. Swanstrom ahead and fired in by Emma Olsen. Stars clear right back out, and this icing will be waved off as Peterson gets there, plays it right back up the near boards, out of the reach momentarily, but Swanstrom able to recover and get it ahead for Tyson. Tyson will take the short angle shot right through the top of the crease, and Schmaltz just watched it go by. In the corner now, Ikos. Tied up there by Swanstrom. Stars bring it back near side for Stika. Stika down the left side. Poked at by Shelby Julian and taken into the boards. Puck played away by Tyson, but the Stars able to recover. Strand's shot didn't get through. Bolander will get on her horse and take it the length. Fire it in. That's deflected into the corner, but able to support for a line change as 4 new players hit the ice for the Bluebirds.
Well, so far the Bluebirds have kept the puck down in the Stars' end for the majority of this first period. Just not a lot of action on net. Only 4 shots for the Stars, but on the other end, just holding the Stars to 1 shot so far here in the first period.
Del Castillo dug it free, got it out front. Fighting to get it back was Ness, but then couldn't get a shot on goal. Gray pokes it out to center. Stopped up and turned around by Allie Hedlett. Gray is leading scorer for this Stars squad with 3 goals, 3 assists through those first 3 games. Trying to jump on that loose puck. And we've got a penalty behind the play. It will go against Abby Ness.
Yep.
And it will put the Stars on the power play.
So this is the first opportunity here now tonight to see what the Stars can do when they have the advantage. Coach Lewis said special teams need to be really important here tonight when we get that skater advantage.
The slash right there.
Just like Coltis said, yeah, we've got to be able to. We've got to take advantage of the skater opportunity, extra skater opportunity.
A little fumble at the line. Delaney Johnson pokes it free and draws a penalty. We're going to play 4-on-4 for the next $1:46.
Yeah, Johnson had the opportunity to see if she could get a breakaway there and taken down, maybe a smart penalty. We'll see.
Well, there's no intention. That just
no.
I don't think she would have had a breakaway, but she certainly had it out.
Well, she may have if she was able to keep her feet.
Abigail today has a penalty today.
Not tomorrow. Oh, good to see Kylie Scott back on the ice. She went off after taking that hit into the boards earlier.
Haley Eikos leaves it back. A shot in the goal. Charlie Sawicki set up in the high slot, wrists it to the far side. And the visiting squad has the very early lead with a 4-on-4 goal.
That's her second goal of the season. And again, just the second shot here of the period for the Stars, but they make it count. Eiko's able to get that feed, as you mentioned, put it in the back of the net for the early lead.
Sawicki. Eikos right back on the carry into the zone. Pressured by Delaney Johnson, but controls into the corner behind for Hannah Gray. Knocked away by Allie Hedlett. They battle into the near corner. Support coming from Tara Beza, but Chloe Lewis controls for the Stars. From a short angle, the save is made. Rebound pushed aside. Tie up. Lewis recovers out to the point, now gets it back. And then the pass, trying to get it back to Laney. It was deflected and got out to center ice. Recovered there by Tessa Strand. And nearly another good tip away for Delaney Johnson. And Delaney Johnson now going to go for the hook. So now it's going to be the rare 4-on-3 power play. Then another short 4-on-4, and then Osseo will have another power play.
Yeah, there you see the takedown by Johnson.
Well, and it was called even before that. As soon as her stick got up into the hands, got to take that one more stride, keep your feet moving. She didn't. And now a 4-on-3 power play. Shot from the point, rebound is covered.
Nice job by Mayer just to make sure she covered up on that puck. We had a Star right there at the doorstep.
Battle along the boards. Out to the slot, a shot and a glove save. As Kramer got it away quickly, but Mayer able to get it in the trapper. Face-off win, they move it quickly. Kramer had to bobble, got it back. The shot just misses wide, looking for the deflection in front where Albers was. She recovers off the end boards. Albers across for Kramer, a shot, blocker to the corner by Mayer. Out to the point, held there by Strand. Back to Kramer, into the middle. Good challenge by Abby Peterson. She's able to get the clear. Fortunately, it was touched by Strand at the blue line, or that would have been icing. As we were back to that momentarily 4-on-4. And now a traditional 5-on-4 power play for just over a minute here for the Stars. Into the zone, down the right wing. Iko circles. Leaves it back. I apologize. That was Smuck. Smuck back with it. Nope, this is Laney. I'm going to just stop and... Those unis are tough to pick up the number. It's going to be my excuse for the night.
We'll take it. You're entitled to an excuse.
I come up with them greatly.
I think you have them written down.
Laney down low. Good challenge, but then a chance in front. 2 point-blank chances, both turned away by Meyer, as the Stars really had great opportunity to add to their lead on the power play. Now just 10 seconds left on the advantage, and Kylie Scott will send it all the way down. That pass was behind Sawicki. No icing, though.
Nope. CPCR full strength.
Gray steals that one. Shot hit traffic. Bluebirds can't clear. Icos circles. Tried to get it into the middle for Chloe Lewis, who was knocked away and then sent the length. And that gives CPCR a chance to get the right line out there. Gets everybody regrouped after the myriad of penalties in this opening period.
Yeah, there really
There's
has
another
been.
look at it as everybody committed to the pass, and just a great chance on the doorstep for Sawicki. Had Presley Kramer, I think it was, right there pounding away for it as well. 5 shots on those power plays for Osseo Park Center, but their goal comes 4-on-4.
And they're now out shooting the Bluebirds 7-4 here in this first
Bolander
period.
tried to get it to the back door. That was broken up nicely by Tessa Strand and played to the corner. Chloe Lewis able to rub Brooke Johnson off the puck. Delaney Johnson able to steal it back, at least momentarily. Now recovered in the near corner by Today. She plays it to the neutral zone, and it's sent right back in by Kennedy Bolander. Maggie Albers poked at by Bolander, able to poke it free. And now Emma Olsen into the Stars zone. Draws 2 defenders. Battles into the corner. Puck forced free. Swanstrom there to support. But the Stars able to get it out. Cross-ice feed from Stika was broken up. And Olsen able to backhand it right back in for Champlin Park Coon Rapids. Laney's pass didn't have enough on it. Taken away by Jaden Herr. Herr will send it back for Swanstrom behind. One touch back out front. A point-blank chance for Olsen. And Schmaltz able to make the save and get the cover before Olsen.
A good opportunity for the Bluebirds, and Schmaltz, as you mentioned, did a good job of keeping the puck in front of her, making sure she knew where it was on the ice, and then being able to bring it in.
Off the face-up, poked loose by Ness, recovered by Laney. She gets it ahead for Claire Smith. Smith through the neutral zone, will dump it in deep. Kylie Scott recovers behind her net, moves it along as she was pressured by Sawicki. Stars able to get there first. Sawicki battling with Scott in the corner. Scott able to wrestle it free, but then tied up by Wallen. A chance out front. The backhand kicked away by Peterson. Recovering it now and circling is Smuck. Smuck cuts back along the near boards. That pass out of the reach of Wallen behind the net, poked along by Kylie Scott. Abby Ness ahead for Tyson, who deflects it into the Osseo Park Center zone. Laney will recover, stop up, and her pass taken away by Delaney Johnson walking in. Johnson to the backhand and a kick save by Schmaltz. A long stretch, a good patient move by the Cardinal star, but the Stars netminder got the big stretch and kept it out.
Yeah, she did
her team in the lead.
She did a really good job of creating space for herself and giving that opportunity with the shot. But good job by the goaltender.
Loose puck picked up by Tyson at center. Shot deflected into the corner. Stars cross ice pass. Back to the near side, no one there. Allie Hedlett back to the line. It deflected away from Today. Played it across, and they're able to regroup and get it right back out. Turned around again by Bolander. Ikos is stripped by Delaney Johnson. They go into the corner hard. Ikos went down. Johnson comes away with it. No call. Terabeza back behind for Johnson. It bounced away from her, and Ikos able to poke it into the corner. And now Ikos there for the steal. Ikos gets around Johnson, and Johnson's going back to the penalty box, this time for a trip.
Yeah, her second penalty, obviously, here in the first period, and puts the Bluebirds in a tough situation with a little under a minute remaining.
Well, and again, 5 of their 7 shots in the game came on the power play.
Right.
And she may have gotten away with a check in the corner at the offensive end, but she's not going to get away with that trip. And again, a situation where keep your feet moving and your stick on the ice. And I think Delaney Johnson wins that battle most of the time, but at the end of a long shift, a little fatigued, stopped the skates, and unfortunately paying the price. And so the third power play of the game for the Stars, and it's going to be a 5-on-3 as Kylie Scott is going to be called for the trip. And I guarantee Coach Coltis not happy with not only the number of penalties, but who's ending up in the box for his team.
Yeah, 2 of your better players are off the ice in the penalty box.
Erica Tyson will take the draw for the Bluebirds, down 3 against 5. Chloe Lewis will tie her up. Puck will come out to the point. The shot turned away by Mayer. Work it down low, a chance in close, and that went off the side of the net. Set up on that far side. Gray fanned on the pass, now gets it out to the point. Laney stepping in, top of the circle, looking for a deflection. Late shot comes in, and finally Mayer able to make the cover.
Well, the Stars with the extra numbers doing a really nice job of just poking at the puck and trying to get it past Mayer. Always tough when you're 5-on-3, try and keep that puck away from the front of the net.
Del Castillo able to win the draw, but Peterson doesn't get enough on the clear. But time expires before the shot by Laney got anywhere close, and it ended up in the corner anyhow. But the Stars are going to the locker room with a 1-0 lead, and they will start the second period with 1:07 of a 2-player advantage. We'll take a break and be back with more from the Forum after this. You're watching live girls high school hockey on CTN.
In order for us to continue participating in athletics and activities,
we need to work together.
Wash your hands often, especially when you're in public areas.
If you're sick, stay home.
stay at least 6 feet away from other people, and do not hang out in groups.
Cover your nose and mouth with a mask or use a cloth face covering.
Help keep us in the game.
Please practice health and safety protocols so we can keep doing what we love. Mask up, Rebels.
Tornadoes.
Cardinals. Bengals.
Huskies. Mask up, Anoka Henderson.
Back Back at the Champlin Ice Forum, Osseo Park Center a 1-0 lead after a penalty-filled first period. Only one tally on the score sheet. Champlin Park Coon Rapids bringing a lot of pressure, especially early in the period before the myriad of penalties. But then a 4-on-4 goal, great drop pass from Haley Eikos, and it's Sawicki that buries it with a wrist shot. That goal came at 9:23. It's the only marker of the contest so far, but a 5-on-3 advantage for Osseo Park Center to start the second period, and a minute 7 to go on that 5-on-3. A minute 28 of total power play time to start the second period.
And that's going to test their special teams, their power play or the penalty kill unit, because, I mean, this is an opportunity. As you know, you're a hockey guy. 5-on-3 is always very difficult to, for a minute 7. So the Stars really want to come out here in the second period and try and take advantage of that 5-on-3 break that they're going to have to start.
Couple of kills, a couple of dumps, and got to win the faceoffs first. Yep. But a lot of hockey left to be played. The Bluebirds trying to kill off a big penalty kill when they start the second period. See if they can get an equalizer, get back in this one. Looking still for their first victory of the season. We'll take a break and be back with the second period after this. You're watching CTN's live coverage of girls high school hockey.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Back at the Champlin Ice Forum, ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Osseo Park Center, a 1-0 lead on a 4-on-4 goal by Charlie Sawicki in the first period. They start the second with a 5-on-3, and they win the draw. Haley Eikos will weave her way toward the attacking zone and will set up along the right wing. Back for Lewis. Down low, Gray. Back to Lewis. Down to Gray. Gray will come to the top of the circle. That shot is blocked, hacked at, and cleared to the board by Hedlund. Lewis sets up again, right side. Gray went back to her, and it's behind her, out to Strand at the point. Across, a shot, kicked away, rebound cleared to the corner.
Nice clear by the Birds there, get it out of harm's way.
Another shot in. Trying to cover, but the puck was, not sure how the puck ended up behind the net, but getting the whistle was Mayer.
There you go.
That may have been the reason for the whistle then, because the goalie is obviously unable to do her play her position.
Yeah, if you have a stick caught in your skate or your pad.
In the skates there. Another face-off win, and a good setup by Osseo Park Center. Circling with it is Lewis. Out, Eikos the shot, that's blocked by Peterson. Peterson able to battle and get the puck out of the zone. Delaney Johnson, first one out. Back to a 5-on-4, 15 seconds left on the power play. Stepping on the puck was Gray. Tried to deflect the shot, but just wasn't enough on it and ended up standing on it. Shot got through, and a toe save by Mayer as she was coming across. And that was shot back across the grain. Kept in by Laney. Scott is out of the penalty box, and back to full strength are the Bluebirds.
And nice job by the Bluebirds to fight those two penalties off and without any trouble.
Played right in and pushed away by Schmaltz. taken by Smuck. Ran into traffic, and we'll swing it back to the near side for Laney. Back to Smuck. Smuck behind the net, takes a look, goes back to Laney. It slipped under her stick as she went to move it along. Wallen back to Laney. Sends it out, but Del Castillo had a touch on it. Now Claire Smith turns it around, out of the reach of Wallen. Back out by Kennedy Bolander. Back in it comes Alicia Smuck. I'm gonna give my tongue a minute to catch up here. Shot blocked by Delaney Johnson, bouncing around in the slot. And now cleared ahead by Shelby Julian. Delaney Johnson cuts across, and that forces Brooke Johnson in offsides, and Delaney will sweep it into the corner. They'll get a line change. Good pressure. Tara Beza with the steal, takes it away from Smuck. Try to send it back in. Smuck able to intercept. Johnson hacks at it. Her a shot, blocker save, rebound chance, bounced away from Emma Olsen.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that puck was bouncing. I had an opportunity with a little bit of open net.
Shot tipped, and a goal for Emma Olsen.
I'm sorry, Joe, I stepped on your call a little bit, but Emma Olsen did a really nice job of coming back. And a big goal for the Bluebirds, able to tie it up.
Great deflection, went right between the wickets. And Bolander put it in a place where she knew she had players that could get sticks on it, make it difficult, and that's exactly what happened. Got it, the shot off quickly and low, redirected by Emma Olsen, and between the wickets. OPC gets the face-off win and right back on the attack. That one's cleared away, but all the way down, Osseo had touched, so no icing. The two 22s go into the corner together. Osseo Park Center able to get it safely behind their net and ahead for Hannah Gray on the left wing. Gray, poke checked away by Kylie Scott. And the puck comes right back to her. Scott will skate into the zone. Try to split the defenders, lost the puck and covered up by Schmaltz.
Well, Hannah Gray, leading scorer for this squad. Now, this is also this Park Center Osseo squad combined with Totino Grace this year as well. Gray, one of those athletes, came over from Totino Grace.
There's another look at that goal. Great redirect from Emma Olsen.
Pretty.
And if Schmaltz had gotten a piece of it, Molly Terabeza was right on the doorstep looking for the loose change.
Coach Coltis getting a little clarification from one of our officials.
Off the face-off, Ness, a shot up over the cage. Claire Smith playing it up the boards, kept in at the line. Bolander spinning, shoots, nothing on it. Taken away by Today. Today able to hold Ness off. Out to the line, set right back in by Abby Peterson. Laney out of the corner for Osseo Park Center. Stopped up by Tyson. Backhander slides behind the net. Today able to work her way close to the blue line. Kept in by Bolander and just trickles in again on the netminder Claire Schmaltz. She covers up to get another faceoff.
I had a couple of Bluebirds coming in on net, and Schmaltz obviously had to cover that puck up.
Well, her team doing a pretty nice job on in the faceoff dot, so that as a netminder gives you a lot more confidence to take defensive zone draws to make sure you slow everything down in front of you. But it's a lot easier and more comfortable position to do it if you know that your team has a really good chance of coming away with the win off the draw. Terabeza pokes it in behind the net. Smuck overskated it a bit, pressured by Brooke Johnson. She's able to get back to it. Delaney Johnson comes over and stops it up, kicks it ahead to herself in the corner, trying to center. That went off the side of the net and recovered here by Kramer. Kramer will skate up the near boards and now just flip it up and in. As the Stars get a line change, Kylie Scott overskated it. Osseo Park Center turning. Hannah Gray defended well by Scott. That one came out of the zone just before Aiko stepped into it. So offside and a face-off in the neutral zone.
Well, the Stars had the energy in the first period. So far here through the second period, the Bluebirds doing a really good job of just playing their game and really taking the momentum away. After obviously got that goal and out shooting them here in this period as well.
Tie up off the draw. Jaden Hurd flips it hard down ice. Icos had a piece of it, so no icing. Stopped up behind by Dana Carlson. Bolander able to hold at the blue line. Olsen fires it toward the front. Turned and sent back toward the blue line by Icos. Kept in by Peterson. Icos plays it behind Delaney. Her pass taken away by Emma Olsen. Olsen lost the handle in the corner. Backhands it toward the net. Schmaltz will cover it up again.
A nice backhand because it made Schmaltz make a play on the puck and get the face-off to her right.
Overskated it, but able to just sweep it toward the front of the net. Johnson against Wallen for the faceoff. Johnson wins it. Terabeza immediately pressured by two Stars. Johnson out of the corner, out to Abby Peterson, and it just skipped off the heel of her stick. Delaney Johnson back out to Peterson. That shot was blocked by Wallen, and out come the Stars. Wallen deflects it ahead. Slowed by Bolander. Continues to whack away at the puck, and now Johnson ahead to Johnson. Terabeza into the zone, rolling puck shot to goal, and the Bluebirds have taken the lead.
A really nice shot. Found that far corner for the goal, and she didn't waste any time getting rid of that shot, getting rid of the puck and shooting it, and able to get it past Schmaltz.
Well, and this one kind of rolling on her. She wanted to work that 2-on-1, but with a rolling puck, just take the shot.
Yep. Look
Far side. That way, if there's a rebound, you've got a teammate right there looking to cash in, but no rebound today as Molly Terabeza gets her first of the season. And the first lead of the season for the Bluebirds.
Well, it's nice. The Bluebirds got just one goal in their first 3 games here, a couple so far tonight.
Delayed penalty coming up against Osseo Park Center. And just after taking the 2-1 lead, the Bluebirds will go on the power play. Their one power play in the first period looked decent, generated a couple of chances. Obviously was held off the board.
Coach Coltis addressed the power play unit for this Bluebird squad and says this is something we need to work on a little bit. We need to be better when we have those advantages. And so they're going to see if they can increase this lead here with the skater advantage for the next couple of minutes.
High off the glass. Peterson can't keep it in on the near board. Scott recovers. Scott will carry it into the zone. Pressured all the way into the corner by Hannah Gray. Good stick battle going there. Del Castillo into support. Pokes it free. Trying to center. That was batted away. And now Gray able to clear it the length of the ice.
Gray just trying to alleviate some of that pressure.
Lewis going to bring some pressure all the way behind the net against Peterson. Leaves it for Delaney Johnson. And now Johnson all the way into the zone, and now backhands it in deep. Brooke Del Castillo giving chase. Poke free. It bounces away from Peterson and is sent the length of the ice by Kylie Wallen.
Yeah, Wallen smartly sees that loose puck and just pushes it down ice.
Delaney Johnson avoids some pressure, but ran right into Sawicki. And now Wallen will play it back in a little more than midway through this power play. And now we've got the trifecta of penalties for Delaney Johnson, as she will get called for the trip. Her third penalty of the game, and we're only midway through. It'll nullify the remaining 48 seconds of the power play.
Yeah, that's a tough penalty to take, and obviously one of your better players now, again, being off the ice is You see that where the penalty occurred. And so
4 on 4, that is how Osseo Park Center scored the first time. Shot from the point, hit traffic, deflected to the near wall. Allie Hedlund trying to backhand it across, intercepted and sent back in by Lewis. Bolander behind, tied up by Hannah Gray along the end board. Able to get it to Hedlund. Hedlund for Ness, trying to split the defense. And that's going to be another penalty and a 4-on-3 chance. And that's a tough one. I don't know. On this one, Abby Ness is just holding strong to her stick, and the Osseo player skated through it.
I don't think
that one, I mean, most of these have been really pretty egregious. I don't agree with this one, but it's going to put Osseo Park Center back on that rare, not so rare 4-on-3 penalty power play.
Yeah,
another look at it. She has this. Yeah, she kind of came down in a chopping motion.
Yep.
Guess you're not going to win that argument.
No.
But that's, again, back-to-back penalties for the second time tonight against the Bluebirds.
It puts the pressure on your penalty kill units to constantly try and fight these penalties off.
Oh, they did not call the penalty.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure what.
Well, there's two.
Oh, they had offsetting penalties.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, we got it.
I didn't see who won the box for
I can see this.
Osseo Park Center, but either way, we're playing 4-on-4 for another minute. Or now it's a power play 5-on-4. I'll get it figured out. A lot of penalties, way too many penalties.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Coach Lewis said we've been making too many mistakes so far this season, and
penalties equate mistakes.
Yes.
Equal mistakes.
Yep.
Part of the mistake
family.
The mistake quotient, I was going to say, but I don't think that's quite right. The mistake
equation.
Factor. They factor into
they do factor
mistakes for sure. Osseo Park Center trying to set on that pivot down low. Osseo Park Center not letting it in the middle. That one came to a dangerous spot, but the shot by Strand was challenged and forced into the corner. And the penalty kill comes up big.
Again.
And really no shots on goal during that penalty kill. A couple of good chances there right after Delaney Johnson got back on the ice. But Mayer able to make the saves. Another one there, cleared away on the rebound by Scott. Kramer had it stripped by Tyson. Delaney Johnson able to force it to center. She sends it across. She's knocked to the ice. Coltis asks for the call on that, won't get it. Circling in the corner is Smuck, sends it around behind. Smith got it past Delaney Johnson. Bumped now by Scott. Tried to center, taken away by Swanstrom. Centering pass, poked at, still loose. And now Kylie Scott able to gain control and skate to center. Scott will send it in deep. Swanstrom gives chase. First one there, though, is today. Long pass broken up by Allie Hedlund. But Walling gets the steal right back for Osseo Park Center. Taken away from her by Carlson, and Carlson skates to center through some pressure. Can't get it in deep, but gets it right back. Poked off her stick. Two Stars players collide and hit the ice. Bolander tips it away from Stika, who was trying to enter the zone. Carlson with some room down the wing will fire it around. Nobody over there in a white jersey as they were in a partial line change. Tyson able to stop it up. Kicks it through the loose stick. taken away by Laney, and Laney will send it in deep. Hedlund back around. Carlson has time to recover. Look, her pass knocked away. And then overskated by Eikos. Bolander looks ahead. That pass can't be handled by Del Castillo, but she pressures on the back end. Eikos circles, stops, gets it back ahead for Stikowski. Her cross-ice attempt was broken up, but Johnson in offside. And it was Hannah Gray who was in the box.
Yep.
On the offsetting minor with Abby Ness.
Yeah, one of their better players. .4:13 remaining in the second period. CPCR up 2-1 after so far a pretty nice period from the Bluebirds.
Well, especially that first 6 minutes,
Yep.
They really came out after killing the penalty. They were on the penalty kill, a 5-on-3 for 1:07 to start the period, and then I think just under a minute and a half total to start the second period of penalty kill. And then right after that, really got a good burst of momentum, good energy. They get back-to-back goals, a great tip goal from Emma Olsen, and then the second one from Molly Terabeza on the wrist shot just 3 minutes later. Julian sends it around, battle along the boards, comes to the point, but kept in there by Lewis. This one up and out of play. We'll have a face-off in the Bluebirds' end. 3:21 to go, period 2.
And now somebody's looking for that puck that came over. And you got a souvenir.
Well, you can't. No concessions, so you're
No,
not getting a free
no popcorn.
bag of popcorn for turning in the puck. Kylie Scott able to break it up, get it ahead. Brooke Johnson deflects it into the zone and gives chase. She's got Laney right with her, able to get it past her to Terabeza coming from behind the net. She sends it back in behind to Laney Johnson. Steals it away from Strand, and then she has it taken away by Sawicki. Strand weaves her way in, poked away by Scott. Cutting across is Wallen. A shot, blocker saved by Mayer. Played to the corner where Terabeza can recover it. Terabeza cross ice, glove down there by Strand, and played right back in deep. Scott taken to the boards. Gray comes away with the puck, sends it all the way back to the other end. Today sends it off the near boards, back out to center, back to recover is Kramer. Kramer connects with Hannah Gray into the zone. Gray trying to center and no one there to deflect it on net. Bolander sidesteps some pressure, able to get it out to center, and ahead to Abby Ness, bounced off her stick. Alicia Smuck slowed, and Del Castillo sends it back in behind. Today, her pass doesn't connect. Hedlund will send it back in deep. Del Castillo gets it to Ness. Ness back down low. She's bumped off the puck by Lewis, who gets it ahead for Kramer. Can't get past Tyson. Bouncing puck finally out to the neutral zone and right back in, courtesy of Abby Peterson. Hannah Gray with 80 seconds remaining in the second period. Hands it off, gaining speed is Wallen. And Wallen will skate through center into the zone. Her team getting a line change. Mayer will glove one that was going wide and just hold on for the faceoff. 1:07 to go, period number 2.
Stars trying to get see if they can do to get that equalizer here before the period's over. Try and get some of the momentum back.
Weird bouncing puck, and it nearly took a fortunate hop for the visiting team, but instead just up onto the top of the cage and then bounced behind. Delaney Johnson apparently likes the penalty box. She's going again, this time for the body check, and slow to get up is Anna Gray. No, it's Sawicki. I apologize.
Sawicki,
Sorry,
yep.
Charlie Sawicki.
Yeah, she took a hard hit from Johnson. And again, that does your team no good. Now you're spending another 2 minutes. You'll start the third period again on the power play. You got 47 seconds here. A power play opportunity for the Stars before the second period over, and then they'll have an additional.
Well, and they're meeting right now, and this, if they rule head contact, they could decide to give her 5. It is her 4th penalty, which that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be a huge opportunity. And Coach Colt is asking for an explanation. I did not think it was I did not see head contact.
No.
It looked like, it was 2 players moving pretty fast in opposite directions. It was definitely a penalty.
Oh, absolutely.
But is it worth a 5-minute major? In the end, it doesn't matter what you and I think.
No, of course
There's
not.
another look at that unfortunate or fortunate bounce for CPCR that went up and just over the cage. That leads to, on the clear, attempt the big hit, but it's going to be a 5-minute major. So an all-you-can-eat power play to end the second and start the third for the Stars, who are trailing. Bluebirds able to get a hold of it and play it the length of the ice. And a bad pass skips away from Icos, able to recover, now turns it over. Terabeza is shot. And the save made by Schmaltz.
Boy, if they were able to convert there, that would have been huge.
Gray takes behind the net. Shot by Icos is way off target.
That should do it.
Terabeza will send it the length, and that will do it for period number 2. But once again, the Bluebirds will be trying to kill a long penalty to start the third period. Good news is they scored back-to-back to start this one, and they have a 2-1 lead going to the third. We'll take a break and be back with more from the Forum after this. You're watching live girls high school hockey on CT.
Oh, hi. I'm TV's Howie Shapiro. And when I'm not announcing CTN sports broadcasts with my sidekick Joe Yen, I'm watching all the other great programs on the CTN Studios YouTube page. There's news stories, great local events, and even full games. You can even watch on any smart device with a YouTube app. Whether that's your phone or a tablet, you can watch CTN's great programming wherever and whenever you want. You can even watch CTN's event coverage live. So no matter where you are, you can share in all the excitement. CTN Studios, building community through cable.
Both coaches getting some explanation and a little discussion at the end of the period. A very physical, very penalty-filled fiasco that we have had thus far. The Bluebirds able to score twice. Emma Olsen on a great redirect, and then Molly Terabeza on the 2-on-1, wristing it past Schmaltz to put her team ahead. And just a lot of penalty killing. They started the second period with a 5-on-3 penalty kill, and they will start the third period. There's a look at the hit by Delaney Johnson, and looking at it again, it's hard to see, judge on slow motion, but it looked like she did maybe get a part of the head and maybe a legitimate 5-minute call, but clearly Coach Coltis a little upset about the number of penalties his team is taking and seeing some things go on the other side, or at least feeling that way. Every coach typically feels that way just about every game.
Speaking of very important people, there's Eric Strauss, our boss.
CTN station manager.
The boss man.
Well, nervously clutching a 2-1 lead are the Bluebirds. They'll hope to hold on. They're having senior night. They're doing it early to make sure, just in case the season were to be paused again, that they get it in. So it's senior night for the teams. 8 seniors, they want to go out with a win. But they've got a big penalty kill to try and get through when we start the third period. We'll drop the puck on period 3 from the Forum after this on CTN.
Stay connected to what's happening in your community by watching CTN Update, with a new episode every Friday at 5 p.m. From your local city and county government to what's happening in our schools, to interesting stories on the people and events here at home, we've got it all covered. CTN Update, keeping you connected to your community.
Champlin Park, Coon Rapids holding on to a 2-1 lead as we start the third period, but they are on the penalty kill. Osseo Park Center with a 4-minute and 13-second major penalty still in their favor. There's another look at it, and you know, it's tough. Delaney was going one way trying to break out, and Sawicki stepped in to knock it away and did. And I don't know if the intention was, but clearly they felt it was worthy of the major penalty, and perhaps it was. It was a fairly violent hit, but it's a big penalty kill now for Champlin Park, Coon Rapids. Long shot, gloved by Mayer.
Yeah, we as you mentioned, now we got like just a little under 4 minutes remaining in that penalty, and that's a lot of time to kill off.
Well, and who's to say they're going to have to kill off this whole
This
penalty?
is true.
Because it's quite possible that there will be another penalty. Back-to-back saves by Mayer as she shut the door on Kramer right on top of her.
Yeah, the shot came in and puck bounced down, and she did a nice job of just, again, making sure she got that puck inside.
She scooped it up to herself. That was genius.
Yeah.
And then she actually did lose the handle on it at the end there, but the whistle had blown. A face-off win for the Bluebirds, and the clear is all the way down as it just skipped over the stick of Icos. Lewis will head back behind her own net. And handoff for Icos, working up the left board. Pressured, and the puck stolen. OPC gets it back, but dumps it in, and Kylie Scott will take another chunk of time off the clock by sending it 200 feet.
Yeah, just smart play, get it out of the zone quickly. Force OPC to go back and regroup.
Bad pass, Kylie Scott steps up. Scott will skate it this time and now dump it in. And so far, a good start to this long penalty kill. Jaden Herr able to stop that one right at the blue line, so not offside. Right back on the attack now. Long pass ahead. Sawicki will bring it into the zone. Leaves it off. Scott able to push it free. Kept in, but now Terabeza able to clear it all the way down. Good time for challenges on this penalty kill so far for the Bluebirds. Just pressuring at the right time. Good stick from Kylie Scott a couple of times. A good couple of good solid clears. Here's Sawicki again down that left wing. She'll take the shot. Rebound stick to the far corner. And played the line, but not out. But Terabeza is shorthanded breakaway. Terabeza will shoot. The glove save by Schmaltz. And she'll hold on. She's not sure where it is.
Yeah, it's stuck somewhere. Schmaltz did a really great job of just staying with her and playing the puck. A great opportunity for the Bluebirds there, shorthanded. Terabeza always with one goal already tonight, trying to look for her second here, but Schmaltz does a great job.
Just a good time to pressure.
Yep.
At the blue line, was able to tip it free and use her speed to create an opportunity. Making it hard for him to get to center ice, and then pressuring through the neutral zone, and that one deflected in, and Gray able to win the puck battle and set up finally for the Stars. Down low, Hannah Gray Back up top, Eikos winds, shoots. That's blocked by Ness to the corner, recovered by Hedlund. Hedlund can't get it past the glove of Tessa Strand, who keeps it in, and down to Kramer in the corner. Kramer back up to Strand. Across, Wallen through traffic and a goal. I'm not sure if Gray got a piece of it out front. It looks like she did. A power play goal has us tied at 2. Still 124 on the major penalty.
Yeah, again, just a little bit of pressure applied there, and yeah, she definitely got the redirect. She got a piece of that puck. Hannah Gray's 4th goal of the season. Finds the back of the net, and the OPC captain gets the tally.
Bluebirds win the faceoff. Hedlund plays it all the way down. Left there for Eikos. Eikos chased to the corner by Del Castillo. Plays it back to the near side for Tessa Strand, who will skate up. Scared by Tyson. Got it back across to Eikos. She's pressured there by Del Castillo. Lost an edge. And hands off to Wallen. Wallen to Sawicki near side. Flips it around Hedlund and recovers into the corner. Sawicki circling. Top of the circles to the slot. A shot off the glove of Mayer and goes just wide. Not to the point. Laney leaves it back, bounces away from Wallen, tips it into the corner for Sawicki. 30 seconds left on the power play. High shot, punched away. Rebound is cleared to the line, but not out. Down low, short angle chance and a save by Mayer, and then another chance that's poked into the corner. 10 seconds left on the major power play. Delaney Johnson on her feet, ready to get back on the ice. Good tie up there by Tyson. Skips away behind the net, and the power play is finally over. A long 5-minute kill. They do it. Osseo Park Center does get one, but still a tie game with 12:30 to play in the third.
Tied up in the corner.
And Osseo going to get a high stick out of the scrum. Stick came in, so after the long kill and giving up the 1 goal, the Bluebirds will go on the power play. But I go back to who's to say they'll have 2 full minutes.
Yeah, well, it didn't happen in that 5-minute span, but it could easily happen here in this 2-minute span. But an opportunity.
There's been so many penalties.
Way too many. But an opportunity now for the Bluebirds to see if they can take this lead back here on the power play.
Need to win the face-off. Molly Terabeza able to win a couple the last time they had the power play. Claire Smith, the guilty party on the high stick. Laney able to skate behind the net and send it all the way down. Kylie Scott is going to be challenged by Hannah Gray into the corner, but able to come away with the puck. Now pressured, and Lewis with the steal. Gray a shot, that's blocked. And this is going to be a 5-on-3 because that was clearly a body check that sent Scott to the ice. And now, after killing off 2 5-on-3 advantages, the Bluebirds will have an opportunity for a 5-on-3 power play. And Kylie Scott gives a little wave. Bye-bye.
Time to spend a little time in the box. Well, a great opportunity now here for the Bluebirds.
Well, I was kind of right. We did see another penalty.
We did, but this by the same squad.
Kylie Scott out front, unable to get a shot on out front was Bolander, and the Stars are able to clear.
Yeah, nice job clearing the puck out of harm's way.
Terabeza will carry from behind her own net.
Got a minute left at 5-on-3.
Terabeza in behind her net. Out to the point, Scott across. Johnson a one-timer, the save made by Schmaltz. Rebound cleared into neutral ice. Bluebirds will regroup. Scott into the zone, knocked away by Wallen, but Scott able to recover. Will look for a passing lane. That's deflected and out of the reach of Delaney Johnson. Back out to the neutral zone. Johnson will wait. Let it set up across. Scottish shot. That hit traffic. Rebound. Jammed at. Still loose. Another chance, and it ends up behind the net.
A lot of action in front of that net.
10 seconds left on this power play. Across. Johnson, a shot just misses wide. Rebound sent back behind. And the first power play, or the first penalty, is over. So a 5-on-4 now. Still 20 seconds left. Johnson is challenged, and Smith able to poke it back out to center ice. Ness skates in. Dangles between a couple of defenders, but not able to get a shot off. 5 seconds left. A shot. Schmaltz trying to cover, and we'll get the whistle.
Yeah, she'll get it with 2 seconds remaining on the power play for the Bluebirds. There's an opportunity there. Good job by Schmaltz, just keeping that puck in front of her and getting a piece of it.
It's a big kill for Osseo Park Center. Able to tie up off the draw. The pass to Lewis, who just got onto the ice. Abby Peterson able to get back in time, and Lewis regroups. Leaves it back for Wallen. Sends it across to the far corner. Jaden Herr there for the Bluebirds. Her pass deflected all the way down. Jaden Herr able to keep it in the zone. Abby Ness will send it down deep out of the reach of Tyson. She's tied up with Ikos. They both go to the ice. Long pass stopped up by Peterson, and she carries it in offside. We'll have a face-off with 9:20 to play, all tied up at 2.
Yeah, that second goal big for the Stars. Give them a little momentum back. At this point, obviously, with 9:20 remaining, it's anybody's contest.
Off the draw, Ikos into the zone, fakes the shot. Now will take it. Blocker save to the boards. Bluebirds able to get it to center. Delaney Johnson will skate in. And offside is the call.
I'll bring that face out just outside the blue line.
That one extra move just before you get into the zone gets you every time. Off the face-off, jumping up with it from the defense is Alicia Smuck this time. Hannah Gray will send it down deep. Lewis trying to get it back to her. Puck played behind. Bolander there for the Bluebirds, moves it along. Brooke Johnson tips it ahead. Bolander overskates it, but able to get it out to center before it's sent back in by Lewis. That pass intercepted behind the net. Bolander able to tie up. Lewis gets it back, tried to center for Gray, but that was broken up by Tara Beza. Brooke Johnson sends it behind the defense and then gives chase, trying to beat him with her speed. Gives pressure behind that pass out of the reach of Wallen. Turned right back around by Julian. Right back in it comes today. Her shot is off the mark. Blocked by Delaney Johnson. She's able to force it out. And the Stars send it right back in. Kylie Scott behind the net. All black jerseys on this side of the ice as they send it right back in. And the Bluebirds able to send it right back out. Strand across. It bounces away from Janey. Now back to Strand. Pass out of the reach of Wallen. Sawinski tried to tip it back to her. There to break it up was Scott. Laney will carry it out of her own end. Pressured by Swanstrom. She dumps it in. They get a line change. Behind her own net is Elena Hedlund. Hedlund let it get away from her a little bit. Now pressured by Stakowski, who sent it out front. Carlson able to recover for the Bluebirds. Got away from Scott as she was tied up. Albers cutting across just inside the zone. Will take it down low. Out of the reach of Hedlund. Back up top. The shot by Smuck was blocked. That shot by Eikos goes well wide.
Well, Stars doing a nice job of continuing pressure down in the Bluebirds' end.
Well, and they have the momentum right now. A game that, when it was played 5-on-5, for the most part, had been controlled by the home team. But here in this third period, the Stars have really brought the pressure and been able to maintain the zone and keep possession. Scott will head to center. Into the zone, dumps it in, and they can get some fresh legs out there. Abby Ness coming on the forecheck against Smuck behind the net. Spins around with her. Ness stays on it. Trying to center. Back the other way comes Eikos, or no, that was Smuck, sorry, made that one last move just before the blue line, and
offside.
She gets whistled for the offside as well. 5:44 to go.
You know, Coach Lewis said 3 solid periods, and I think he's seen pretty much 3 solid periods from his squad.
Yeah, the only drawback is
the penalties.
Just so
way
many
too many
penalties.
Yep.
Really hard to judge. On the backhanded toe save by Schmaltz as Del Castillo found herself some room in the slot. Back the other way comes Abigail Today. Today trying to center, broken up by Bolander. Bolander able to sidestep some pressure, back out to center, avoid the stick check there from Today and get it in deep. Strand sends it back behind. Wallen there to recover for the Stars. Turns away from the pressure, and now the pass moved along for Sawicki and into the zone. They're going to be offside. Has a little confusion just at the blue line, and we are just under 5 minutes to go in this third period.
Again, an opportunity for the Bluebirds. And again, a great kick save by Schmaltz.
Icing waved off as it was running out of gas. Eikos will take it with speed and now send it back across out of the reach of Kramer. Hedlund able to sweep it back out of the zone. And the Stars have to regroup. Eikos stops up. Taken away by Delaney Johnson. Johnson walking in, a shot is gloved by Claire Schmaltz.
Johnson in with a nice opportunity. Puts it right into Schmaltz, and she's able to make the save.
It's a good time to take that shot, but Molly Terapeza's got to be loud on the ice there, letting her know she's there. That shot hit something and came bouncing in. Another attempt by Terapeza hit traffic. And that one's going to be icing back the other way. But they were coming in essentially on a 2-on-1 off the steal by Delaney Johnson. And the defense fully committed to Johnson. If she slides it across, Terapeza has a great look.
Yes, she does.
Got to let her know you're there. But here's where those faceoffs come into play. A big win by Brooke Johnson. Delaney Johnson, a shot that made through traffic but trickled wide. Battle behind the net. Today moves it along. Scott able to keep it in at the blue line. Brooke Johnson behind the net, out front. Got all the way out to Scott. Her shot is deflected up and out of play. As Sawinski got the stick in the right spot at the right time.
And Kylie just was right there. Saw her eyes, I'm sure, got big as she had a great opportunity with not a defender in front of her.
OPC able to win the faceoff today, trying to feed it through the middle, and the Stars able to force it out to center. Bolander spinning away from pressure, but Lewis is there for the steal. Stolen right back by Del Castillo, who plays it out to center. First one there is today, sweeps it along for Kramer. Kramer will get it into the zone, move it over for Lewis. Lewis, short angle shot, rebound. Handled by Ness, going back the other way. Abby Ness had it knocked away by Strand. We got it into the zone. Delaney Johnson sent it back in offside. Peterson will leave it for Johnson. Trying to walk in, his shot not a lot on it. And the cover by Schmaltz.
Again, you just get that action in front of the net, try and make something happen. As you see there, Johnson gets it from Peterson. You see Schmaltz makes the save.
Brooke Johnson battling, keeping Claire Smith off the puck. It's played out to center, turned around, but now Strand gets it into the Bluebird end. Peterson turns it around. Delaney Johnson sends it to the far boards. First one there, though, is Eikos. Eikos wisely protects the puck, poked to the line, but kept in there by Wallet. Bolander behind the net, able to slip it past, but then had it taken away by Wallen. Peterson off the glass, swept along by Terabeza. 2-on-1, a great toe drag by Brooke Johnson. The shot, rebound is loose. Terabeza shot and a goal! Terabeza's rebound chance hit the chest of Schmaltz and went up and over, her second of the game. And the Bluebirds take the lead at a crucial time, just 2:10 remaining.
Yeah, and that puck, as you mentioned, just went up and over and just trickled into the net. And Molly, as you mentioned, gets her second goal of the evening. And the Bluebirds with 2:10 left with that one goal lead. See it again, we
great,
talk
look
about
at the
pressure.
Toe drag. You can't see it on that angle, but great toe drag by Brooke Johnson to stay on side. Delaney Johnson, the first shot, forced the goalie to make the save. Rebound came out, and Terabeza off the top of the shoulder of Schmaltz and into the net. But Brooke Johnson, great job of dragging the toe and waiting and staying on side so that could happen.
Yes, it was. Okay, Coach Coltis has to breathe a little tiny bit sigh of relief in this penalty-filled game.
Yeah, but cannot let down for the final 2:10.
Nope. Coach Lewis draws up some plans for his squad with 2:10 remaining.
Well, they're trying for, to break a two-game skid. The Bluebirds trying to get their first victory of the season. And a weird game, a lot of penalties.
Well, way too many.
But only one power play goal.
Yeah. With all those penalties, you would think that you'd have more.
We had one 4-on-4 and one power play goal. Couple of good shorthanded chances. Both power plays have generated opportunities. We know they've had plenty of opportunity in this contest.
They have.
See Kyler Shack in the back there with the helmet on, supporting her team. Hurt her ACL during lacrosse season and will miss the entire season, but at least able to be a part of the team and
that's
be there for support. And I asked, so what's your role like? She said, bringing positivity and light. I said, all right, that's a great answer. So Brooke Johnson and Delaney Johnson, Brooklyn and Delaney both getting assists. And now OPC, a pass that's broken up by Tyson. Del Castillo got it away from Gray, but went right to Eikos. Eikos had it knocked away by Tyson, and she sends it back in deep.
Yeah, just smartly. Take some time off the clock.
That's all you got to do is keep it at that end of the ice.
Absolutely. Easier said than done sometimes, but.
Well, and they're floating one or two and trying for that long pass to spring them with speed. And
there comes your
Bluebirds
goalie.
know exactly what they're looking to do. The goalie is pulled, a little over a minute to play. Ness had it knocked off her stick. Gray in the corner will send it behind. Wallen will skate onto it. Left it. Delaney Johnson chips it around. Hedlund ties up with a couple. Poked free by Abby Ness. Ness trying to swing it around the boards. Not enough on it. It's stopped up by Laney. Wallen back behind Sawicki. Challenged by Delaney Johnson. Delaney Johnson will get it and play it to the line and out, and that's offside. And a smart play. She thought about going the length.
She did.
But then saw the defender giving up the blue line and knew all she had to do was get it past that to get some fresh legs on the ice.
About 35 seconds remaining. 34.8 to be exact.
That one played past the defender, a race at the other end, and Laney able to poke it away from Brooke Johnson before she was able to poke it into the open net. Down to the final 10, Sawicki trying to pass it back for Smuck, and that misfired, and that will do it as Kylie Scott happy to just pin it to the boards in front of the bench. And their team gets off the snide. A big night for Molly Terabeza. 2 goals, including the winner late in the contest.
Now, a nice win for the Bluebirds. They had that momentum in the second period, kind of let the Stars take it back in the third, but that big goal with just a little over 2 minutes left.
Well, and taking advantage of the non-ranked teams when they can, especially early in their schedule, is huge.
Well, they needed it. They needed that win.
Their next couple of games, they've got Rogers and then Maple Grove already a second time. Maple Grove ranked 6th in the state. They played #1 ranked defending champion Andover to start the season. Tough schedule to start for the Bluebirds, but they get the monkey off their back and get the 3-2 win over the Osseo Park Center Stars.
Yeah, I mean they'll take this win. Obviously, every time you start, obviously when 0-3, you really want to get that win. You want to get a little momentum in your corner, and they did that tonight, and they'll continue forward.
And we will continue forward. We've got as much as we can get on the schedule. Swimming and diving, the battle for supremacy at Northdale Middle School pool on Thursday. Boys hockey, an afternoon affair against the Elk River Zimmerman squad. And then boys basketball against Anoka on Tuesday the 2nd, our first opportunity to do some basketball.
Yep, excited for that as well. Excited to see the swimming team start the season off 3-0.
And looking to make it so much more. They feel they are legitimate contenders for the conference title. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Bluebirds 3, Stars 2. Want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Yuns.